your selling zoo look like? I always say there's a zoo to selling, and what I mean by that is I believe there's all different levels of markets that I'm going after. There's the elephant. That's the big one. That's going to take me a year and a half to close. Then we have the bear. Bear is big, not quite as big as an elephant. Maybe take me a while, 6 months to close, go after 9 months. Then we have the deer. Deer is going to take me maybe a couple months. Good meat feeds my family for a month, which are probably the bread and butter of your company, the deer. Then we have rabbits, right? Bad meal, it's a meal for a lunch, maybe one meal. And then we have rats. So do you identify to your salespeople, right? Or if you're a salesperson, have you actually categorized elephants, bears, deers, rabbits, and rats? And if you haven't, you got to do that. And once you've done that, you should actually put down together a plan as I want this many elephants, this many bear, this many deer, this many rabbits, and get rid of my rats. So just a thought, if it's unbalanced, if you got too many elephants and not enough deer, you're going to be chasing for a year to 2 years in these elephants. And then if they don't come through, you're going to starve to death. So there might want to be a balance. In other words, you might have 1 or 2 elephant, 3 or 4 bear, maybe 10 deer that are your target. And don't even target the rabbits and the rats. They're going to come anyways. So don't waste your time on those. So if you're a sales manager and have not put that zoo together for your salespeople, you need to do that. Let's get those targets. If you're a salesperson, you need to put those targets together. And even a little bit more than that, you need to realize that there's going to be different selling for each one of those. And you got to get that in your head. Because if you're thinking an elephant's going to sell like a deer, you're wrong. Because what's going to happen with an elephant is you might get 6 months into it, almost at the end of the process, and one management change happens and you start from the very beginning. And instead of getting frustrated, mad, and kick the dog, realize that's part of selling to an elephant. So understand that there's different processes for both, and do you know how to work those processes? So why don't you check out your zoo?